Say hi, Luna. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Oscar and Masha channel.
We're here today to talk to you about a very interesting topic, which is
smartwatches.
And here we have an example of someone who's very addicted to the smartwatches.
And someone who doesn't have any.
So, we want to give you all the elements for you to decide if it's worth it or not for you to buy a smartwatch.
And let's go!
Yay. Now I'm going to talk about a runner that is not so data-driven like me. So I began to run 2 years ago, and I didn't have any smartwatch. I was using my phone to track my running records. I can say that it was bulky because I had to carry it on my hand because I didn't like the feeling of the phone going like blue, 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 blue. And so I was looking there, and I was recording the average speed and the distance total. It was okay. I mean, if you're a recreational runner, that's good. But then I bought a new phone, which was the Samsung that I'm using right now. And it came with a Galaxy Watch. And the Galaxy Watch is it's more like a casual smartwatch, not even for runners. With this one, I began to track my city runs because the battery is not that good. So it didn't allow me to go for trail running and, for example, to go and do a race. There's not enough battery, and therefore I didn't find any usefulness to it. And so the benefits of not having a smartwatch that is dedicated, like for example a Garmin with a GPS, is that first of all, you don't spend €700 on a smartwatch. Second of all, is that you can run by feel. So this means that you will be less injury prone because you don't have an objective to go to and say, oh, I need to force myself to do it in a specific time. And third of all, is that if the race is well marked and well organized, you don't really need a GPS navigation system. You can just go directly to it. And so the negative parts of not having a watch is actually, I think, two main things. The first one is that when the event is long and it goes into the night, it can be a little bit tricky, so you really need the navigation system. For example, when I was doing the Swiss Peaks, race was organized in advance for several days, and so some people, they were stealing the flags that were reflective. So you couldn't really know where you were going, and this could turn you into making a turn when you shouldn't do, and therefore spend more time, more distance, more energy that you really don't need to when you have a watch. And the second part is that when you have strict time barriers, or you're in the back of the pack, then you have to track your time. And when you run by the feel, you're running by the feel, which is good. You will not be so injured, but you want to know if you're actually going to make it on time. So these are my points. Now I'm passing on the couch to Masha.
Hi, it's Masha back. And I kind of predisposed to become a data addicted because I'm working as a data scientist. Just for you to know. Let's start as Oscar did with some history recap. I started to run 8 years ago. As all of the novice runners, I was recording my runs with my phone. But after one exceptionally rainy day, my phone died, and I decided it was a sign for me to invest in the running watch. The first thing what I bought, it was a second-hand TomTom watch. But I can say you right away, it was very basic. It didn't have much of the fancy function what nowadays watch has. It just recorded how long, how far, and how fast you run. But it was great. I used it for 4 years. The battery life wasn't great, but I used them only for runs. It means they didn't die that fast as some everyday used watch. And 4 years ago, when I started to do the trail running, the friend of mine proposed me. He didn't propose me. He gave me as a present for my birthday a Garmin Fenix 5 XS watch. I'm not sure about the model, and it's really changed everything because it's give you so much information. It just makes me super happy. And I want to say before we dive into the function, the last year I updated my watch to the 7 model. This one, this pretty one. Mostly because of the battery life, since I started to do really long events. And now I propose you to do the dive in on the function what I really love and use every day. Now it's time to make a deep dive on 3 main functionality where I use my running watch. The first thing we actually will discuss today, it's a GPS. You might say, well, that's a function what's included as well in your phone, and you can successfully use it with your running application as Strava or any other. And it's true, but not totally. The precision of the GPS on this type of application is not the same at all compared to the running watch. To illustrate that, yesterday I did some tests. I ran my warm-up part of the session using only Strava on my phone with max precision setups for GPS. And here you can see how the rest of the workout looked like recorded with my GPS watch. Quality of GPS actually was the reason to invest in my first running watch from TomTom. The second functionality will be the possibility to monitor my heart rate in any given moment. Side note here, I don't like to use the optical sensor included with watch. I normally use the strap one because I see a big difference in the quality of the measurements. I have two main use cases for that functionality. One is in the races, because it's important for me to see what I'm not doing, given too much in the moment which is not really adequate, and I need to make sure what I still will have enough fuel in the tank to finish the race what I already started. The second use case is when I'm in the trainings, when I need to make sure what I'm doing the work as hard as it should be done, or when I need to as well stop myself a bit to make sure what I will last enough. The last functionality I want to discuss with you is navigation. I know it's not included in every running watches, but once you try it, you can't go back. I have a few user cases for this functionality as well. First of all, I like to discover new places, and I want to make sure what I will be on the place when I want it to be, without really checking every 5 minutes with my phone. Previously, I was doing it with my phone and I was losing lots of time and momentum of my runs. The second user case, it's a night runs. When you can't really see where to go, you can just be sure what your navigation point is correct and you can just follow without any additional stress. The third user case, it's races. When you plug your race in your watch, you know exactly where the next uphill waiting for you and for how long you will have to climb. For me, it's a great psychological support. That's the three main functionality for me, but modern watch can give you much more than that. They can follow your sleep, they can say how long you need to wait till the next training, or they even can train you, as Garmin does. And that's time for a conclusion.
Yes, so my conclusion is that you can let someone else pay the €700 and profit from that.
What?
Luna, help me. Fast, quick.
But in reality, there is no conclusion what fits all. We just wanted to give you all of the elements for you
to make your own mind and to understand how we make the decision of having or not having a smartwatch. Maybe will help you make your decision.
And on that note, it's the end of the video. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, we love to make content for you and we hope that you can continue watching us. See you at the next one.
P.S. This video wasn't sponsored.
Like any of our videos, we're still poor.